when I spoke to the manager whilst I was on holiday, he was telling me that there's a spot for you, we'll take care of you. Basically, all the things you want to hear as a player, and he's giving me the confidence that I'll do well here. And it was too much for me to not turn down. So I thought, yeah, I'm ready for a new challenge and a new chapter in my life.
Do you feel you're coming to the club at a very exciting time as well? It's ambitious. There's a lot of long-term plans. The club wants to compete in Europe and at the top of the league.
Of course, it's exciting times. I also was able to look at the transfers that the players they brought in, and some great talent as well coming in as well. So it's not just me. There's a few. There's also quality players before that are still here. So I'm excited for the challenge ahead.
Is that a big thing you'd look at then, the players that are already here? You'll have seen the likes of Richarlison doing so well last year, and then the players like Moise Keane that have come in this year.
Yeah, of course. I mean, since I've been here, I've been able to see how much of a family everyone is and the way they've been able to welcome each new player. So I can see why Richarlison was able to do well and settle down really quickly. So hopefully it'll be the same for me.
Would you look at how those players have improved under the manager as well? Richarlison has come on leaps and bounds, firstly at Watford and then Everton under this manager, and thought, well, he could potentially do the same for me.
Yeah, of course. I mean, he's worked with Richarlison for a while, so for him, he made a name for him. So hopefully he can do the same with not just me, but Moise Keane and a few others that came in as well.
You must feel like you're at a good time in your career to really take off now. You're only 23 still, only just 23, and you've already played 100 Premier League games. Do you feel that's now the base from where you want to go on and really fulfil your potential here at Everton?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I always had that young tag at Arsenal, so with this move, hopefully I'm able to make a name for myself in the Premier League and create history with Everton. Yeah, so that's the dream.
You say that about being at Arsenal actually, and when you come through an academy, it's natural that people always think of you as being one of the young prospects coming through. Do you feel you can take on a different mantle here at Everton and be one of the senior players with a lot of responsibility?
Well, I wouldn't say senior player, I'm still 23, but yeah, hopefully I'll be able to take on a bit more responsibility and also add something to the team as well.
Reading about you, it seems like you've always been very determined. I know there was times at Arsenal when you wondered if you were going to get kept on, and really applied yourself to make sure you were. Mm-hmm. And when you played that game at Barcelona, Thierry Henry said that you had all the right credentials. You're exactly what a kid should be coming through at a football club. So is that a big part of your character and personality, that determination?
Yeah, of course, but I think that should be every sort of player's or everyone's ambition, that you have to be determined and have the desire and the hunger to always improve. And I've always had that from young, so it's got me to where I am today. Of course, you need to have the ability as well, but with hard work and determination, it gets you even further.
The manager here was also very clear about the fact that you were one of his priorities this summer. He was desperate to bring you here, so that must be a big thing to hear and fill you with confidence.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to hear someone of his profile, someone of his what he's done for different teams to actually want me to come here. It's actually a nice thing to hear, but obviously I have to pay him and do well as he expects, or try and do better than what he expects.
And there's a lot of competition here as well, isn't there? You're going to
have
competition on the left with Bernard, Richarlison can play on the wings, Theo Walcott, Gylfi Sigurdsson behind the striker. So is that something you're ready for?
Yeah, of course, but I had that Arsenal, there was always world-class players there, so there's even world-class players here, so I just have to prove myself and try to get into the squad now. And it's not going to be easy, but I'm up for the challenge.
Is it something that pushes you on as well, knowing that competition's there? I mean, I know you said you got that determination anyway, but is it an extra thing to spur you on?
Of course, I mean, you have to work hard to retain your spot, and when you have quality players, it's not going to be easy. One slip up and someone can be in just like that. So you always have to be on top of your job, but it's healthy competition at the end of the day.